Guys, this is a long time coming. I should have talked about this before. So I have not watched this, but I got this sent to me quite a few times. These guys talking about Wemby, and I saw quite a few Spurs fans reposting this and saying this is why I don't listen to sports radio, which I don't know if this is sports radio. I have no idea what this is. Hold on, this is their YouTube page. Let's see. And that's their thumbnail for this. The Dan Lebitard. 164K. Okay, I don't know who. I have no idea. Yeah, I genuinely don't know who this is. Who are these people? I don't watch. All right, so let's take a look. Apparently, they were talking trash about Wemby, I think, or something. Let's listen.
You want the take that Mike has now pretty exclusively nationally, which is, and this is odd, because nobody roots for Goliath. But Mike is alone in rooting against Wemby. And one of the reasons that you want the take, I think, Chris Cody, is because well, wait a minute. If Jokic is going to be met with this kind of yawning and
Jokic
difference because he's unfair, if I make another person 7-4 and unfair, what am I doing to your sport if you can't beat these people?
Yeah, but Jokic is 20 times the player that Wemby is.
That's a
No,
little extreme.
no. If Wemby were 2 inches shorter, he'd be 7'2" Terry Rozier. He went 4 for 14 last night.
He would be Terry. Are we just saying names? If he was 6'6", he'd be Kobe. If he was 7'3", he'd be Yao Ming. If he was 5'4", he'd be Allen Iverson. I don't know. Like, are we just saying like names? What is that? That's like a non-analysis there. That he will be Terry Rozier. That makes no sense. In what way would he be like Terry Rozier if he was shorter? That makes no sense.
He is a rookie.
Mike, he's 19.
I'm sorry, you're going to excuse 4 for 14 by saying he's a rookie?
First game at the...
Yeah? Wait, is this dude just hating just for the sake of hating? Yeah, kind of, yeah. Yeah, you can excuse 4 for 14 because he's a rookie, kind of, yeah.
Garden.
How old is he? Do I have his age wrong? Like, isn't he? He's still growing,
Guys,
is he not?
Guys, he's taken number 1, and he's cheered on by the masses because he's so tall. And
Oh, wait.
It's unfair.
Oh, I thought he was going to say, and his defense. No, it got stupider. No, dude, it's because his defense. It's because of how versatile he is at that height. It's because of the things that he can do with the ball. It's the fact that he took a really bad French team and took them all the way to the finals. That's why he's getting praise, because he's actually really good, and he's probably going to be one of the greatest players we've seen. That's why. Also, bringing up Jokic and saying Jokic is 20 times better. Well, was Jokic a better rookie than Wemby is as a rookie? I mean, that's what you really need to compare it off of. Like, at that point, it's like, yeah, he's great and all, but he's no LeBron. It's like, well, no, he's great, but he's no Michael Jordan. It's like, well, yeah, no, he's not. Like, what are we talking about?
You see that guy go up? It's unfair. Come on.
He was born after the Marlins won their last World Series.
He's not a good basketball player. He's not good. He's just tall.
He's just
tall.
He's
Jokic, tall and amazing basketball player.
Juju, put it on the poll, please. Ken.
Jokic as a rookie, he averaged 10 points per game, a steal, 0.6 blocks, 2.4 assists, and 7 rebounds, 22 minutes per game. That's what he averaged as a rookie. Wembanyama as a rookie, 19.7 points thus far per game, a steal per game, 2.4 blocks per game, 2.5 assists, and 8.8 rebounds per game. That's all I have to say.
Someone call you not a good basketball player when your career high in your 5th game is larger than Bill Russell's.
Yao Ming, tall, good basketball player.
I mean, Yao Ming was a good basketball player. Why isn't Wemby a good basketball player?
Wemby, not there yet. Let's stop crowning this guy.
Okay.
And he doesn't need your help at all.
If you want to be
Hey, who had the worst plus minus in Madison Square Garden last night? You want to guess?
Was it still Julius Randle? God, I hope so.
good guess.
Please. It was actually Julius Randle. No. Julius Randle had the best at plus 31. You know why? Penicillin came in the form of Victor Wembanyama.
Chris Cody, get
Julius
in here.
Randle's been the worst player in the league. And then when Wemby came to town, he's like, thank God. Slump buster.
They have no idea how to even respond to what he's saying. Okay, so there was that. And then I was going to get on that, and then I just kind of forgot about it. And then someone sent me this one, and this is separately a few days later. And I think he's still on this.
I watched the game start to finish last night, and I found an unlikely ally in my crusade to save the game of basketball from Victor Wembanyama.
Mm-hmm.
I found it in Greg Popovich.
Huh.
Because Greg Popovich is coaching this young man exactly the way that you would want to if you want to protect the game of basketball against someone that should be illegal. And let's face it, he's too tall. Unreasonably tall. Unlawfully tall. Should not be allowed in the game.
Where is this going?
But thankfully, they
Yao was 22 as a rookie. Also, when people try to bring up like David Robinson and Tim Duncan, yeah, they don't compare the ages either with Wemby. Wemby's 19. He can't even drink. In America, he can't even go get a drink. He can't even go to a bar. He can go to a bar, but he can't get a drink.
think they've got a perimeter player over there. An 8-foot perimeter.
He gotta order evaporated milk. He gotta order chocolate milk, bro.
Player that somehow does not keep his feet. Oh, thank God for the way that you are coaching Victor Wembanyama.
How many turnovers last night?
7.
Did you have? Yeah.
7. Did you
Right.
know that he is worse from the field than Duncan Robinson? Did you know that he is worse from the field than Terry Rozier? Fact, Terry Rozier is 3 feet shorter than Victor Wembanyama.
Scary Terry.
That's not a fact.
That is a fact.
Huh?
That is not a fact.
Yes, it is.
It's a fact, Dan.
Terry Rozier is not 4'3". You don't get to make your own facts now. That's not you. You didn't even hear
Mario
him
in
and
the
you
chat
should-
said Wemby's averaging nearly 20, 19.7 points per game, and Yao 13.7 as a rookie.
Your shit didn't do the math correctly.
Look it up.
On what 3 feet is. I don't have to. One of them's 7'4". The other one's not 4'4".
Thank God we are protecting the game of basketball by letting this guy pretend he's Kevin Durant. Oh, you know, he should be treated more like Giannis. We were talking about it before the show because he's got aspects to his game that he can develop once he settles in on the inside. But they don't want to get down to the fundamentals with him. It's crazy. I mean, keep your feet. Just put a hand in the air, Chief. What are you doing?
Get in the paint.
Let's get this guy on the inside.
I don't understand what he's saying. They don't want to teach the fundamental. What are we talking about? Are we just talking about in-game stuff, like him experiment? He's been experimenting over the last couple years. He's still trying to figure out his game. He's 19 years old. When you're talking about the fundamentals, do you think that in practice they're not teaching the fundamentals? He literally getting coached not only by Popovich, but by Manu Ginobili, Tim Duncan, and Tony Parker. These are his mentors. You don't think that he's getting the fundamentals? What are we talking about? The biggest jump in game that you usually see from players is after the offseason. So let him play the majority of this season, get his Rookie of the Year, maybe potentially Defensive Player of the Year award. Let the offseason play out. Let him develop even more, and then we'll see even better Wemby later. But what is he talking about? He's just saying things. This dude's just saying stuff.
And have him practice bounce passes for an entire practice.
Oh, no.
What year is it, Mike?
Fundamentals.
What year is it?
You literally have someone in your legendary franchise that is called the Big Fundamental.
Yeah.
Put him on the block.
Yes.
Keep your feet.
Preach.
Maybe take a charge or two.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Wemby, new strategy. You got 6 fouls. Let's make him earn it at the cup. Let's do a little some of that instead of pretending that he's Terry Rozier.
I don't know what to say. This dude was just saying things. I have no. I can't combat anything he said. It's just like nonsense. He's just spewing stuff. And he's excited to say it too. Like he's like, oh man, look at his face. He's just so excited to spew this nonsense. God, he looked like a Batman villain. They just want to attract clicks. Well, no one else in the room is even agreeing with it. I don't know what's going on with this dude. I think he's more so just frustrated with the fact that he's getting a lot of attention, which I guess I get it, but it's like, dude, he's 19. Like, it's all right. He's not going to come out the gate being freaking 96 Michael, you know? Next segment, please. Yeah, we got to get out of this. This was terrible. This was horrid. Don't know what he's talking about. Just saying things. There's nothing to really like get angry about, because I don't even know if he believes what he's saying. Yeah, very, very disingenuous takes here. I don't like it. It's lame. And we all know that Wemby's going to be great. Wemby's been doing fine. Has he had some struggles here and there? Sure. Is he still experimenting with his game? Sure. But at the end of the day, he's 19 years old, and it'll be all right. It's not that big of a deal. He's still ordering chocolate milk in bars. So whatever.